You are such an asshole!
Hey everybody, the old captain here. It's assholeconsulting.com. If you got questions, I got answers. If you go to assholeconsulting.com, I'd like to be a little bit louder, but I'm at, guest house number 5 or 6, and we had a reader, a viewer, note in the comments section below. It's like, Jesus, you're at a different place every day. It's like, yes, I'm driving back across the country. I'm finally going home. So thank you for everybody's patience. I know I've been a little bit late with these videos, but we had the girlfriend's 40th birthday, and then the United States is bigger than Rhode Island, so we'll be getting back to the old captain's headquarters here in a couple days. I have a simple request, Joe writes. I would like a video response detailing what you recommend bringing on a long road trip. By this, I mean food, drink, clothing, supplies, tools, entertainment, etc. Considering the many variables involved, please first give me a general list. Then a list if the context was specifically to a 25-year-old guy rented a car compact 2 weeks at a time. Thanks, Joe. All right. If you're saying just a long road trip, which is what you're giving the 25-year-old guy rented car 2 weeks time, they're going to be one and the same. This would vary and differ if you were going to be doing a lot of hiking or a lot of camping or canoeing or kayaking, depending on your activities. But this just assumes a regular road trip. You're not going to be participating in any sports where you have to haul gear. This is just what's going to take you to survive in the field, and it's the minimum. This is the minimum, and minimum is good. You don't want to do much more than minimum because then you got to drag all this shit around. That being said, if you have a car, you can bring more than the minimum because it's not like a plane, which is what I'm kind of used to, right? I'm flying somewhere, so I like to fit everything in one bag. But if you got a little bit of extra room in the car, you could certainly go above and beyond this, but let us focus on what is the absolute necessities that you have to carry with you. And from there, I would judiciously determine what, if anything else, you want to bring along with. So, absolute first thing, phone, laptop, chargers, and the cables. And that's very important. You're not only going to want to have the plug-in AC, but the ones that plug into the cigarette power outlet of a car. A lot of cars today have the USB plug-in. Don't assume it has that. Bring yourself one of those chargers. And ideally, it would be one of those superchargers that charges really fast. All right. That's just going to make sure you have everything charged up. And in case of emergency, you got your phone, assuming you're in a cell phone reception area. Second thing, headphones. Bring your headphones because you're going to be listening to podcasts, including mine, but other people's as well. Because if you're going on a road trip, you're invariably going to be crossing some pretty boring territory in the United States, and it's the perfect time to listen to things. The third thing, or third group of things, download a ton of podcasts. You don't know where you're going the next time that you're going to have decent internet. It's pretty reliable. It's not like there aren't coffee shops around. But if you're going to have to pull over to the coffee shop, download some podcasts, it just adds a lot of time. Download a shit ton of podcasts or whatever you want to listen to before you even take off. Maybe not 2 weeks worth, but definitely to the point where it's like you're at your next place, you can download some more. So I'd say 2 days worth of podcasts, and that could be about 24 hours of total material, assuming you're driving 12 hours a day. Toiletries, meaning your toothbrush, toothpaste, dental floss, and deodorant, all very important, and hair group, all very important. You don't want to stink wherever you're going. Bring shavers if you need it, trimmers. If it's 2 weeks, I'd just do the nose trim thing, and I'd shave this off clean, and then not even bother worrying about shaving because it's a pain in the ass. Unless you had a social event that required you shave, I wouldn't bother with it. Just shave clean the first time. You'll come back looking like Roosh V. Just giving him shit. But you definitely want to not stink. And also then bring a roll of quarters along with some laundry detergent in case you do not have access to somebody's laundry. Like if you're not staying with somebody's house, you're going to need a laundromat. So related to toiletries, bring some quarters, bring some laundry detergent, and then just a little bit, put in a capsule or something. You're only going to do laundry once on a 2-week road trip. So that's what I recommend. Also very vital, socks and underwear. You could get by with one pair of jeans. You could get by with one pair of shoes. You could get by with 2 sets of shorts and maybe a handful of shirts. But you need many socks and undies. I would say bring 7 pairs of undies and 7 pairs of socks, so you only can do laundry once. All right, that will carry you through both weeks. And push comes to shove, if you don't have access to a laundromat, you will have access to a rest area sink somewhere along the way. You won't even need to use your shampoo or your soap. Use the soap that's at the rest area and wash your undies and socks. If all of a sudden you look like you're going to start running out, I cannot emphasize how much this is the critical path in the Gantt chart. Look it up. You need to keep your underwear and socks clean. So all of a sudden you only got 2 undies left that are clean and 2 pairs of socks that are clean. Go wash the remaining 5 or 4 that are left. And then let them dry in the car so you have clean socks and undies. All right, that's the same thing. And then finally, to carry all this stuff, a backpack. Just have yourself a nice sturdy backpack that you can throw this all in, so you can grab it, pick it up, go into your apartment or your hotel or wherever it is that you're sleeping, and you'll be set to go. Now, other things. This is beyond, but may be helpful. I would bring a can of Fix-A-Flat. That's what I'd be doing with the cars. Usually they come with a can of Fix-A-Flat now if it's a rental, but just err on the side of caution. A sleeping bag in case you got to sleep at the wayside and it is not warm. A lot of people, they do road trips during summer, so you're all right. But if you're up in high altitudes or just it's not summer, you're going to need a sleeping bag to sleep in. So I throw that in the back. That's something else that you could bring. What else? We got that. Yeah, and then if you are of the suave type, bring one nice dress shirt and bring some dress shoes. What I do for my going out when I'm on the road is I have a couple nice shirts, typically just one. I wear my jeans, I wear my cowboy boots, and that kind of allows me to go to nicer places. Otherwise, I'm driving in my shorts and my running shoes, and I look like shit. So that's something that you may, if you know you're going to go out, you're younger, you want to go nightclubbing, you want to go to a bar, you're going to need to dress the part. You can't walk in there looking like me running through the hiking areas of the Sloan Conservation Area in Vegas. So bring some dress shoes or some cowboy boots, pair of jeans that you already should have, and then one dress shirt, and that should kind of take care of you. Otherwise, that's it. I really don't think you need more than that, especially if you're using your road trip to explore. The other stuff, the secondary stuff really is secondary. You really don't need it. But it's basically hygiene, emergencies, and mental stimulation, and having your laptop so you can access social media, do work, or whatever else it is they have to do. But that's really it. I mean, I did my road trip from Vegas to Florida with my laptop case. I fit 2 pairs of underwear, 2 pairs of socks, my laptop, all my electronics, and I always wear my headphones. They're charging up now. But that's what I did for Florida. And then when I went to Europe, I packed everything in one backpack about yay big, not big at all. And my host, when he picked me up, he says, "This is all you have?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You are by far the lightest packer." You know what? We did just fine. Another trick, if you have a little bit of money, is, see, I don't like carrying food. That's another thing. You say, well, what about food? Food's a pain in the ass. Just go to a Walmart, go to the grocery store, go to a gas station. You'll be able to get by just fine. If you have very specific dietary needs, stock up at home. I always bring a bag of almonds with me. Maybe I'll stock up on some soda waters or something. But it's kind of the bachelor philosophy. It's like, why would I let food take up precious space at home when the grocery store and Domino's Pizza keeps it for me and even heats it up for me at times? So if you have that little bit of extra money, I would not bother bringing that much food. Certainly bring some snacks or something so you can just keep on going. You don't have to stop for whatever your destination is. But yeah, dude, just buy Subway sandwiches, get a Subway salad, go to Walmart. They got some pretty good stuff. It's just, you don't want to have a bunch of food that can spoil or go bad. Just let the grocery stores and the retailers take care of your food needs for you. So anyway, that's all we got. You guys got questions, go to assholeconsulting.com. You can go and get my books. They're available at amazon.com. We got a podcast called The Clary Podcast on soundcloud.com. And there's something else I do, but it's escaping me now. Anyway, best of luck to all of you. Toodles.